Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mario Pedro Gould. Tuned into the Alpha Success Television Network. And the topic of discussion today is actually a very, very controversial topic. Matter of speaking, majority of people watching this video are going to vehemently disagree with the man. But that's okay. That's why we have dialogue. That's why we have discussion. That's why we have conversation and communication. Because through a dialogue, we can get to a place where we can ascertain what are the beliefs that we hold between our ears and which ones of those beliefs are false and are holding us back and which ones of those beliefs are true, the ones that we should embrace and express more of. So anyway, let's get right into it. The conversation that I would like to have with you today goes something along these lines. And it's an encouragement to you, the viewer of the Alpha Success Television Network. It's an encouragement to you to stop wasting your energy, your time, and your resources trying to help everybody. Wasn't it the great book that said that God helps those who help themselves? I didn't misread it. God helps those who help themselves. Have you been in a position where you're trying to help somebody grow? You're trying to help somebody be successful. You're trying to help somebody be better. You're trying to help somebody change. And you discover that it's a significant waste of energy because they don't have the initiative to get up off their ass and do it themselves. It's very, very frustrating. And this has been a big challenge for me because I have a very big heart. I got this from my mom. My mom has got a very big heart. She's always giving and helping and helping and helping. And I picked up the same syndrome whereby I wanted to help and change the whole world until one day I realized that, hey Mario, the world doesn't want to be changed. So I'd always try to help people, and in my pursuit of wanting the best for them, I realized that, whoa, this person doesn't want to change. This person has bought into their misery. This person has bought into their beliefs. So an example at this point, a very powerful example at this point, will suffice to send my point across from here directly to you. I have a friend of mine. I was meeting with him a few weeks ago. It was probably about a month ago. And he's in that age, late 20s, when you start looking back at the past 10 years and you realize that, you have shitted your life away. You have wasted your life away. And he's in a regretful phase and he wants to change his life. And we started talking about people that are successful, people that are doing big things, people that are making major changes in the world. What's so different about them? And the theme that we kept coming across, the theme that we kept coming back to in the conversation as it pertains to the common trends that runs through all the successful people is they have confidence, they have self-esteem, they have self-worth, they have discovered their inner divinity. They know who they are, they know where they're going. Ladies and gentlemen, they know their purpose. They know their purpose and they pursue it with power, poise, and passion. So my friend is like, how did these guys get to think like this? Like these secrets, like who's got all these secrets? How come I can't think like this? And he's just bitching and bitching and bitching and bitching and bitching relentlessly about how come he doesn't think like that. And I started sharing with him, some information. 5 years ago, I started transforming my life, and I started transforming my life by, reading, engaging in continuous self-discovery, self-development, mental development, physical development, spiritual development, you name it. And in my quest to become a lighter, a higher human being, I discovered some information, and I believe that the people that are successful already have this information and they're implementing it on a daily basis. So I told my friend, hey, you know what? I got some information. I got some information that could significantly transform your life such that when you look in the mirror, you wouldn't even recognize yourself. You wouldn't recognize who you are in 3 years. So he says, Mario, share with me. Share with me the books that you're reading, okay? And I told him, okay, I'm going to go home to my private library. I have a section where I got books that I put that have changed my life. So I call them the MPG Transformational Book section. And I searched and I found a book that I believe was easy enough for him to read from the position that it's coming from. And the book that I picked up was called Psychopictography, The New Way to Use the Miracle Power of Your Mind by Vernon Howard. Doesn't that topic hit you? Powerful topic. And I was like, this is going to help my friend. He too is going to become powerful. He too is going to make a difference in the world. Together we will bring significant value to Africa and America. So I give him the book, and 1 week later I ask him, what have you learned from the book? Oh, I haven't read the book. 2 weeks later, what have you learned from the book? I haven't read the book. 3 weeks, I haven't read the book. And then I just realized, whoa, he's not reading the book. After 4 weeks, he had not read the book. So I went there today and I was like, you know what? I want to put my book back into my private library because it's getting all wrinkled up in his house. And so I took the book back, and as I was walking home, something very interesting happened. I decided to open up a page of this book, and bear with me, ladies and gentlemen, as I find this page. I opened up a page, and I started reading this page as I was walking, towards my home. And today it just so happens that I have some specific challenges that I'm going through in my life. And I was like, let me see what Vernon's got to say. Maybe he can give me some insight, a perception, a different way to look at things. And I started reading the book, and he says, okay, this is from the book, he says, in your life growth, you must use frank comparison to see whether you are really rolling forward. If not, you can then question your technique or your information or your teachers. You must be forthright about it. You must say to yourself, in quotes, if I'm not making genuine progress, if I'm not a bit more free of negativity today than yesterday, then something must be wrong, end of quotes. Your self-honesty enables you to identify false trails and abandon them. He goes on to say that here's the real tragedy of mankind. A man rarely stops to inquire whether there might be something better than his suffering. The man who dares to challenge the false power of a dark condition will not fail to win. Even a small effort gives him a glimpse of alternatives, shows him the difference between his pain and his freedom from it. As I read the book, I got the new insight, I got the new perception, I got a new idea about how to overcome my own challenge. And I sat there and I asked myself, it took me 5 minutes to get this idea. My friend had a book for 4 weeks and he didn't open a single page. I realized God helps those who help themselves. He didn't really want to help himself. I gave him the book. I wanted to help myself, so I opened up a page. So, in summary, the message to you today, ladies and gentlemen, is please use your energy, time, and resources towards your own development as opposed to trying to change the world, and help only those that have initiative, that are already helping themselves. And as you use your energy wisely, you too will make a difference. Adios!